this world? What have they done to us? What did they do to us?
If you just go to if I don't know if you can share screen, just the screen, but you just go to livingfreefestival.org and it comes up. Because we're doing a festival for the awake crowd with music, really good music, international speakers and national speakers. It's all about empowerment. It's all about building us up, having fun, and enjoying a festival away together. It's going to be in northern New South Wales. I'm not from northern New South Wales. I don't know the area very well, but we've got this great plot of land. My mate Dave, he's one of my really, really close friends, who sponsored me as an athlete when I was fighting. He's invested a lot into this, a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of resources. And we really want to make this a success because it's something that we need. We don't really have in the freedom community. We need something that's just fun, where we can be with other people, not focusing on the problems, but focusing on having fun together and solutions. If you click on the so there it is, the 23rd of August to the 25th of August in the Pillar Valley region. If you go to the speakers, you'll see there's a speakers list. It's not completely finalized, but most of it is. We've got some international speakers, like Cal Washington will be there. He's a very inspiring fellow, got amazing values, and he's from Canada. He's got a lot of stories to tell. And most of these guys are people that I know to some degree. There's a couple that I don't really know. But with the organisers, we know all of these people, and they all have something very valuable to add. And they're not focused on the problems. They're focusing on how do we get solutions? How do we become empowered so that we can overcome and take our power back and overcome the agenda? And we actually have a lot more power than we think we have. That's one of the lies that the elite ruling class want us to believe. We've got heaps more power, but we have to believe in it to be able to use it and walk in it. And if you go to the musical artists,
clicky.
We've got all these different and you can
wow. There's DJ Ox as well. For everyone else, he was on last week. So
yeah,
this is the same one that Ox was talking about for everyone that was tuned in.
Yeah. So these are guys that are very talented. Some of them have had mainstream opportunities, and they've out of for whatever reason they've chosen not to go that route because they have a soul, and it's quality music, and there'll be more as well, more coming, but it's going to be that caliber of an event, and not everyone's the biggest name people, but they're quality. They're the best quality that we between us believe we can get into that space. And there's going to be also workshops, and there's going to be activities and just fun stuff. So it's for everybody, older generation, younger generation. You bring your kids. I'm going to be taking all of my children there. I've got five young ones. My wife's going to come up with me. We're going to have a great time. Actually, my boys keep saying, "Are there going to be other kids there?" And I go, "Yeah, of course there is." And I'm thinking, "Oh, I hope we get like heaps of kids, and we can we can do some adventures with them. Take them out." Oh, just awesome because it's that sort of stuff that they remember as memories, and they will build relationships with other kids that they'll potentially they'll have forever, and they'll potentially make friendships that they will have, and they might, get the phone number, and then they might meet up at another event. Because if this goes well, we'll do a lot more of these.
Well, it's such a fun and a positive light, and I've said it before. I'll say it again. It's the next logical step forward. Not everything has to be doom and gloom and picket lines and police bashing people. It's such a cool thing that we're moving into this area of sort of the movement, and it's the festivals, it's the fun, it's the music, and it's building something for families, and it's building something around a positive as opposed to a negative, which I think is necessary because people are worn out from 4 years or more. Like it wasn't just COVID. There's been a lot going on for a long time, but it's been, pretty brutal for 4 or 5 years, where it's just been, everything that you see is always doom and gloom. So it's really good to see fun happening and
Let's
positive
have
light.
fun. And just I forgot to mention, when you buy tickets, it'll ask for a promo code. If you just put in Banjo, which was my fight name because my last name is Patterson, I was given a very Australian fight name. If you put in Banjo, you get a discount on this. It's a promotion that we're doing. But yeah, like we need to look at things in a positive light. All of the garbage I've gone through with the police and all the rest of it, I still look at all the good things. There's heaps of good aspects to that. I've been able to grow, I've been able to learn, and when you're pushed, then you have to push back, right? And necessity is a very powerful motivator, isn't it? I have the necessity. I have to know how to do this. I need to be strong enough to endure. So that necessity is what drives and has driven me to be able to do some of the things that I've done, which I would never have done if I didn't get pushed to do it. There's no way,
Yep.
Hey, Nick, old mate upstairs will never ever do you anything you can't handle. Old mate upstairs, is that right?
I absolutely know that to be true. And if it is something you can't handle, he'll take the bit you can't handle for you.
Well, bring him down a bit earlier.
Yeah. Indeed. Amen to that.